So I finally have a setup that works here with this Harbor Freight Predator 4000 generator. I have been using a Snorkel kit from US Carburation. Here's the Snorkel, and here's the regulator that it comes with. And this setup, I believe, works fine when you're using propane, because propane has about half a psi of pressure, but compressed natural gas only has about a quarter psi of pressure. And no matter which regulator they sent me or what I tried to do to get more gas to the generator, it would not run properly with the US Carburation kit on this small generator without having the choke on half. And that kind of limited the air flowing through the engine, thus the fuel, and thus the power output. So what I did is I replaced the existing carburetor with a carburetor that I purchased from Amazon, actually eBay. And the carburetor installation was very easy. It fit right up just like it was supposed to. No problems at all. Actually, the biggest hassle was I didn't have the right plumbing fittings, so I had to kind of cobble something together to get the gas into it. But it's got a little valve there that you can rotate for either compressed natural gas or propane, and it also has a tap on the other side for gas, so it's actually a three-way setup. And I've never put gas in this generator. We just had a power outage, and I used it during the power outage with the US Carburation kit, which did work, but it didn't quite have as much power as it did. So anyway, now that I've got this installed, it's working great, better than ever. The generator, you can tell, has higher RPM. It has more power. So I believe it's a much better kit. When you push the plunger on this, a lot of gas comes through. Compared to when you push the plunger on this, hardly any gas at all comes through. So I can tell that this is designed for compressed natural gas, where this, I just don't believe the inlet pressure is proper for the volume and the vacuum that I have on this engine. So here's my whole setup. I've got half-inch gas lines in the house from the meter, and I just teed into that, brought it out with black pipe and natural gas putty. I've got 3/4 inch valves here, so even though the pipe is half-inch, I put in 3/4 inch valves to get more gas flow. So I've got 3/4 inch flexible hose here into the carburetor. So I'm going to start it up now here. Flip the switch on. Choke is on. I don't need any choke at all. In fact, if I use choke, it'll stall the engine. That sounds great. That sounds so much better than it did before when I had these two plugged in. So anyway, that's the solution. It's this carburetor from eBay.